What's up, everybody? This is your guy J Red from Red's View, Red Speaks, all that good stuff. I'm making this video in response to the Breonna Taylor situation, this case that just happened. We just saw the outcome, right? And the 3 cops, only one of them was indicted. And what they were indicted for was some shit that I never heard of, maybe a lot of you never heard of either, right? Wanton Endangerment, or whatever the hell that is. I didn't know it until I just asked Siri exactly what it is. But I learned that the time that you could get is 1 to 5 years. I need everybody to pay attention to what I'm about to say, because I don't know any other way to say this as direct as I can say it and for people to understand it, okay? In the system of white supremacy, your black life does not matter. I'm gonna say it again. In the system of white supremacy, your black life does not matter. And we've been taking the Black Lives Matter movement, which has been doing good. You know what I'm saying? And we've been rioting, we've been fucking shit up, which has made some changes, right? But white supremacists only are going to respond to whatever they dish out. If you dish out to them what they dish out to you, then you'll be able to make a change. What do you mean, J Red? Okay. History shows us that if you look at the Montgomery bus boycott, you see that shit made a change, right? Because we hit them in their pockets. You see that when we had our own businesses, when we had Black Wall Street and didn't even need the white dollar, didn't need white people, we had our own black everything, right? That hurt them in their pockets because we weren't shopping with them. So what did they do? And not only Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but it was everywhere. If you look at Miami, go do your history, right? They came and fucked our shit up, or built highways over it, you know, and had to get us back into their stores, their companies, in order for us to spend our black dollars, right? So historically, we know that if we want a change, then we do our own shit and hold our black dollar. Hit them in their pockets economically, right? The other thing that we could do is, you see what happens when we do riots, right? When George Floyd got killed, got lynched on the street, this whole Black Lives Matter thing took the fuck over. We fucked shit up and we had shit changed. So not everything, of course, not just the most important things, but we got their attention. But one thing I want you to realize is this: these white supremacists have animal nature. Don't you realize that these white supremacists are so stuck on white supremacy that they'll let their buildings, they'll let their communities, they'll let their businesses all be fucked up in order to stick to the code of white supremacy? They know damn well that black folks are about to act a fucking fool right now over this Breonna Taylor situation. That's why the Louisville mayor went on ahead and let everybody know that it was a curfew, because they knew what the hell was about to happen. But they'll risk their businesses over this shit, right? Now, you saw when we started fucking shit up and, you know, all this other stuff, that things started to change. If you look at the Black Lives Matter, you see the NBA is rocking Black Lives Matter on the court. You know, you see businesses, different businesses everywhere talking about Black Lives Matter. Uber Eats right now had every black-owned restaurant has free delivery for the rest of 2020, right? So we definitely got their attention when we started fucking shit up. But economically, and if you physically harm them. Now, when I say that, what are you saying, J Ray? Are you saying we need to go and fuck up the police and all that other stuff? Here's what I will say, is that if a white supremacist, race soldier, whoever, if they felt like harm would come to them physically, they wouldn't be killing innocent black people. They know that if they kill us, the most that we'll do is riot. We may fuck a few white people up, but that's pretty much it. But if you showed up to their doorstep and caused harm to their family or them, or if they felt like their life was at stake, then change would happen. Also, if they felt like they would do serious time for killing an innocent black person, then they would stop, right? And with the whole police reform thing, the thing with that is, you can't reform a race soldier. You can't reform a white supremacist racist. You can't do that, right? Because they're white supremacists. So black people, we are the change. We are the movement. We don't need no damn leader. We got each other. That's what we do. Don't let them fool you with this bullshit ass black on black crime. That shit is stupid. It's non-existent. You know what I'm saying? We need to be able to hit them in their pockets, cause harm to them. And then if we're talking about voting, the most important thing to do is vote locally. This presidential shit, it's whatever. You can vote for whoever you want to vote for. But I'm telling you right now, whether it's Trump in office or Biden in office, it's not going to be a change. I'm not looking for no white man to make a change. Not discouraging anybody from voting, but voting locally is definitely what we would need to do in order to make that change, you know? But some people look at it different ways, but I'm just giving you my take on it, right? We need to be able to do more than just voting, because we've been voting for decades and we're in the same bubble that we were in when Emmett Till passed, when he got killed, right? All the way from the 1950s and 60s all the way up until now. Black people are in the same boat, on the same boat that we've been in. And I want to reiterate, your black life does not matter in the system of white supremacy. I think that we as a people, if we collectively realize that, it'll help us out a lot more, and we'll be able to move. We'll be able to move, have a real movement, and get shit done. And if you're going to disagree with me about anything that I'm saying, you tell me what your solution is. Because I named you the concrete solutions of what the hell we're supposed to do. This is as unfiltered and raw as I'm going to make this shit. Because you need to know what you're dealing with. You are dealing with an animal. You're dealing with a beast. These white supremacists do not look at you as equal. They never will look at you as equal. Your black life has not mattered since the creation of America. All right. Now, we were here before the creation of America, but that's a different story. We didn't just come here on some damn slave ships. But your black life does not matter in the system of white supremacy. What are the solutions? I gave mine. You name me yours. This is J Red Speaks.